So for problem number 48, well, let's read it right out of the textbook, okay? So it says here, oh, and it has a nice little picture. Grade of a highway. The Interstate 70 west of Denver, Colorado has a section posted as a 6% grade. This means that the horizontal change of 100 feet, for a horizontal change of 100 feet, there is a 6-foot vertical change. And then it asks us a series of questions. So basically there's a road that goes, for every 100 feet there's a 6-foot increase, okay? And it has a little semi truck on it. Oh man, you guys didn't see me draw my little semi truck. Okay, so for part A it says, what's the slope? Well, the slope is the rise over run. That's another way we could think of it. It's the rise over run. So what's the rise over run?
6.
It's 6 over 100. Could that be reduced? Yeah. If I divide the top by 2, I get 3. If I divide the bottom by 2, I get 50. Right? Now, this, if you plug this in a calculator, though, it's 0.06, right? And that's where they get the 6% from. Okay? All right, so then part B says, on the highway with the 6% grade, what is the horizontal distance climbed? Oh, wait, what is the horizontal distance required to climb 250 feet? So what they really want to know is, if I have a proportion of 6 to 100, what do I got to do to get to 250 feet? Oh no, it said climb 250. So the 250 goes on top, right? Because it's the rise over run. How do I solve this? Cross multiply. Now you could create an equation of the line and all that stuff. I'll show you that they're the same, but I'm going to say 250 times 100 is equal to 6x, and so we divide both sides by 6. And so what's that? That's about 4166.6, repeating. So that means I've got to drive for 4,000 feet before the truck climbs 250 feet. Okay? And now, we could have done that an easier way. We could have written a function of just, like y equals 0.06x and graphed it and solved it that way. But we're running out of time. So C says, the sign along the highway says there's a 6% grade for the next 7 miles. How high vertically would you change along the next 7 miles? So a similar situation, we've got a grade of 6 to 100, and now they're telling us how far we're going to go. But this is in feet. So now there's a problem if I do the proportion. So if I say y is equal to 0.06x, now I can get my answer in miles, right? What do I plug in for x? 7 miles. So if I plug that in the calculator, 0.06 times 7, I get 0.42 miles. Now, how many feet are in a mile? You guys haven't memorized that yet? It's in your book. 5,280 feet in a mile. So if I wanted to convert that to feet, what would I do? If I have 0.42 miles, how do I convert that to feet?
4.2 miles times 5,000.
Multiply it by 5,280, right? So if I say times 5,280, I get 2,217 feet. Okay? So the answer is actually 22 17.6 feet. And we'll cover unit conversions and stuff actually starting next week in physics. Okay, any questions on that one?